The church doors burst open with a thunderous crash, and Owen stormed out into the pouring rain. His tuxedo soaked in seconds as he clutched the crumpled note in his fist. "I can't marry her. I love you," it read, signed by his best man, Ryan, who had vanished moments before the ceremony. In that instant, Owen's world shattered, forcing him to confront the hidden truth he'd buried for years. His heart belonged to another man, and now his entire family was left reeling in confusion and betrayal inside the sacred walls. Owen's mind raced as he stumbled down the slick sidewalk, the city lights of Manhattan blurring through the downpour. He'd always known deep down, but admitting it meant dismantling the life his parents had meticulously built for him. A life of expectations where being the perfect son included marrying Sarah, the girl from the right family with the right job and the right future. Ryan's confession wasn't just a bombshell. It was the spark that ignited the powder keg of Owen's suppressed emotions, pulling him into a vortex of guilt and longing he'd fought to ignore. Back at the church, chaos erupted. His mother, Evelyn, clutched her pearls, her face pale as whispers spread like wildfire among the guests. "What happened? Where's Ryan?" she demanded, her voice trembling with a mix of worry and denial. Owen's father, Thomas, a stern corporate lawyer from old money, slammed his fist on the pew. "This is unacceptable. Find him now." But Owen couldn't face them. He hailed a cab and directed it to Ryan's apartment in Brooklyn, his heart pounding with a cocktail of anger, fear, and an undeniable pull toward the man who just appended everything. Ryan opened the door, his eyes red-rimmed, still in his groomsman's suit. "Owen, I couldn't let you do it. Not like this." The words hung heavy in the air, charged with years of unspoken tension. They'd met in college, roommates turned confidants, sharing late-night talks that skirted too close to intimacy. Owen had dismissed those moments as friendship, but Ryan had seen through the facade. Now, standing face to face, Owen felt the walls closing in. "You ruined my wedding, my life, everything. Why now?" he shouted, his voice breaking. Ryan stepped aside, letting Owen in. The small apartment was a stark contrast to Owen's polished Upper East Side upbringing, cluttered with books on philosophy and art, a testament to Ryan's free-spirited soul. "Because I love you, Owen, and I know you feel it too. Marrying Sarah would have been a lie, and you'd hate yourself for it." Owen sank onto the couch, burying his face in his hands. The truth clawed at him. Stolen glances during family dinners, the electric charge when their hands brushed, the dreams that left him waking in sweat. But love like this came with a price. Alienating his conservative family, facing societal judgment in a world that still whispered slurs behind closed doors. As the night wore on, they talked, really talked. For the first time, Ryan confessed his own struggles. Growing up in a small Midwestern town where being gay meant isolation, moving to New York for freedom but finding it elusive. "I've hidden too, Owen. But seeing you about to commit to a life that would suffocate you, I couldn't stay silent." Owen's phone buzzed incessantly. Missed calls from Sarah, his parents, even his sister. Each vibration was a reminder of the wreckage. "What do I do now?" he whispered, torn between the safety of denial and the terror of authenticity. By dawn, Owen made his first decision. He wouldn't go back home yet. Instead, he crashed on Ryan's couch, the proximity both comforting and agonizing. Sleep evaded him, his mind replaying the what-ifs. What if he pursued this? His father's disapproval could cut off financial support. His mother's tears would haunt him. Society's gaze, subtle discrimination at work, stares on the street, loomed large. Yet, in Ryan's presence, a spark of hope flickered. This was the beginning of a path fraught with choices, each one demanding a piece of his soul. The next morning, Sarah showed up at Ryan's door, her mascara-streaked face a portrait of heartbreak. "Owen, how could you?" she demanded, her voice laced with betrayal. She wasn't just jilted. She was collateral damage in Owen's internal war. Ryan excused himself, leaving them alone. "I didn't know until yesterday," Owen admitted, his words hollow. Sarah slapped him, the sting echoing his guilt. You used me as a cover. That's cruel. She left in tears, vowing to tell everyone the truth, amplifying the scandal. Owen's family wasn't far behind. Thomas arrived that afternoon, his face thunderous. Explain yourself, son. The confrontation was brutal. Accusations of weakness, demands to fix this. Evelyn wept silently, her dreams of grandchildren evaporating. Owen stood his ground for the first time. Dad, I'm gay, and I think I love Ryan. The words hung like a guillotine. Thomas's response was cold. Then you're on your own. He stormed out, leaving Owen with the weight of disownment. In the quiet aftermath, Ryan held Owen as he broke down. We'll figure this out, Ryan promised. But Owen knew the road ahead was mined with more betrayals and sacrifices. His job at the law firm, his father's connections, hung by a thread. Friends would divide. Society would judge. Yet, in that moment of raw vulnerability, Owen felt a glimmer of freedom, even as the costs mounted. Weeks blurred into a haze of uncertainty. Owen moved in with Ryan temporarily, his belongings crammed into the tiny apartment. The initial thrill of their confessed love was tempered by reality's harsh bite. Mornings brought tender kisses, but evenings carried the echo of slammed doors from Owen's past life. He avoided his parents' calls, focusing instead on rebuilding. I need to find my own way, he told Ryan one night over takeout pizza. Their fingers intertwined under the table. Work became a battleground. At the prestigious Manhattan firm, whispers followed Owen like shadows. Colleagues who'd once clapped him on the back now averted their eyes. His boss, Mr. Hargrove, a man cut from the same cloth as Thomas, called him in. Rumors are circulating, Owen. Is there truth to them? The question was loaded, a test of loyalty to the firm's conservative clientele. Owen swallowed hard. Yes, sir. I'm gay. Hargrove's face tightened. We value discretion here. Keep your personal life personal, or find another job. The warning was clear. Conformity or unemployment. Ryan faced his own demons. As a graphic designer at a progressive agency, he was out and proud, but supporting Owen strained him. I want to help, but you can't hide forever, he urged during a heated argument. Owen snapped back. Easy for you to say. Your family's thousands of miles away, not breathing down your neck. The words stung, revealing cracks in their budding relationship. Ryan's patience wore thin. He'd waited years for Owen, only to bear the brunt of his turmoil. Family pressure escalated. Evelyn showed up unannounced, her eyes pleading. Come home, Owen. We can work through this. But Thomas's influence loomed. Therapy, denial, anything to cure him. Owen refused, hugging her tightly. Mom, this is who I am. She left with promises to talk to Thomas. But days later, a letter arrived. His trust fund frozen, his name off the family will. The financial blow hit hard. Bills piled up, forcing Owen to take side gigs. Bartending, freelancing, anything to stay afloat. Society's undercurrents added salt to wounds. Walking hand in hand in Central Park, they drew stares, some curious, others hostile. A passerby muttered faggots, igniting Ryan's fury. He confronted the man, fists clenched, but Owen pulled him away. It's not worth it. That night, doubt crept in. Was love worth this constant fight? Owen confided in his sister, Mia, the only family ally. I'm scared, Mia. What if I made a mistake? She hugged him over coffee. Love isn't a mistake, bro. But hiding was. As tensions mounted, a betrayal loomed. Ryan's ex, Jordan, reappeared. A charismatic artist who'd broken Ryan's heart years ago. Jordan texted, offering support during tough times. Ryan met him for coffee, innocently at first, but the familiarity stirred old flames. Owen is struggling, Ryan admitted. Jordan leaned in. You deserve someone who isn't ashamed. The words planted seeds of doubt. Ryan pulled away, but the encounter lingered, a secret he kept from Owen. Meanwhile, Owen grappled with moral dilemmas. Sarah, seeking closure, met him at a cafe. "I forgive you, but you need to own this." Her words prompted reflection. Had he led her on knowingly? The guilt gnawed, leading to a decision. He'd come out publicly on social media. The post went viral among friends, eliciting mixed reactions. Support from some, silence from others, outright rejection from family acquaintances. Thomas called furious. "You've embarrassed us all." Ryan's secret unraveled when Owen found the texts. "Who's Jordan?" he demanded, heart racing. Ryan confessed, tears streaming. "It was nothing, just talking. I'm sorry." But trust fractured. Owen stormed out, wandering the streets, questioning everything. Was Ryan's love real, or a rebound? The confrontation forced them apart for days, each wrestling with inner demons. Ryan realized his flirtation was a cowardly escape from Owen's baggage. Owen saw his jealousy as insecurity born from societal scars. Reconciliation came slowly. Ryan showed up at Owen's bar shift, flowers in hand. "I messed up, but I choose you, every day." They talked through the night, laying bare vulnerabilities. Owen admitted his fears of abandonment. Ryan shared his past heartbreaks. The mending strengthened them, but at a cost: lost sleep, emotional exhaustion. As they rebuilt, external forces plotted. Thomas, unwilling to lose his son, enlisted a private investigator, uncovering Ryan's past indiscretions. Armed with evidence, he planned an intervention. The email's revelation hit like a gut punch. Owen confronted Ryan again, waving his phone. "Explain this." The photos showed intimate moments from years ago, but the timing felt manipulative. Ryan's face drained of color. "That's ancient history. Someone's trying to sabotage us." Suspicion pointed to Thomas, but proof was elusive. The incident deepened Owen's paranoia, straining their bond further. Nights turned sleepless, arguments frequent. "How can I trust you when secrets keep surfacing?" Owen yelled. Work woes compounded the stress. Hargrove demoted Owen to menial tasks, citing distractions. Colleagues ostracized him, whispers turning to outright snubs. "Ferry boy can't handle the heat," one muttered. Owen bit his tongue, but the humiliation burned. He considered quitting, but finances dictated otherwise. Ryan encouraged job hunting. "You deserve better." Together, they scoured listings, a small act of unity amid chaos. Family dynamics shifted dramatically. Mia mediated a meeting at a neutral diner. Thomas arrived stony-faced, Evelyn hopeful. "Son, this lifestyle, it's not you," Thomas began. Owen countered, "It's exactly me, Dad. Denying it would kill me." The debate raged. Tradition versus identity, love versus legacy. Evelyn shared her own regrets. Marrying young, suppressing dreams. "I don't want that for you." Thomas softened slightly, but pride held firm. "Prove you can stand on your own." It was a challenge, not acceptance. Societal backlash intensified. A local news story twisted the wedding fiasco into a scandal, painting Owen as a deceiver. Online trolls flooded his profiles with hate. "Disgusting pervert," one commented. Ryan shielded him, reporting accounts, but the damage scarred. They attended a support group for LGBTQ+ couples, finding solace in shared stories. "You're not alone," a facilitator said. Bonds formed, offering perspective on resilience. Moral quandaries deepened. Owen discovered Ryan had lied about a job opportunity, turning it down to stay near him. "You sacrificed for me?" Owen asked, touched yet guilty. Ryan nodded. Love means choices. But Owen wondered, was dependency healthy? He pushed for independence, enrolling in night classes for a career shift to counseling, helping others like him. The decision empowered, but tuition strained their budget. Betrayal struck from an unexpected angle. Sarah, fueled by resentment, confided in Thomas, exaggerating Owen's deceptions. He knew all along, she claimed. Thomas used it as ammunition, confronting Owen at his apartment. "You're destroying lives." The accusation ignited a fierce defense. Ryan intervened. "Back off. He's your son." Thomas left fuming, but the seed of doubt in Owen grew. Had he truly hurt Sarah irreparably? As high tensions peaked, a turning point emerged. Ryan proposed a weekend getaway to the Hamptons, borrowed from a friend. Amid ocean waves, they reconnected, walks on the beach, honest conversations. "I fear losing you to this world," Owen admitted. Ryan kissed him softly. "We'll fight together." The escape mended fissures, but reality intruded upon return. Eviction notice due to unpaid rent. Desperation led to a risky choice. Owen borrowed from a shady lender, hiding it from Ryan. The deception backfired when collectors called. Ryan discovered the truth. "You lied? After everything." Hurt turned to anger. Owen explained, "I didn't want to burden you." But Ryan felt betrayed. Trust is everything. They separated temporarily, Owen crashing with Mia. Solitude forced introspection. His decisions stemmed from fear, perpetuating cycles of pain. Reunion came via a heartfelt letter from Ryan. "I forgive you. Let's build honestly." They met at their favorite park bench, vowing transparency. Strengthened, they faced the next storm. Thomas's ultimatum: return to the fold or be cut off forever. Owen chose freedom, but the emotional toll was immense. Evelyn's secret visits offered quiet support, hinting at fractures in the family facade. Jordan's persistence escalated into harassment. Texts turned calls, then unannounced visits. "I can make this easier," he claimed, alluding to connections. Ryan blocked him, but unease lingered. "He's working with my dad," Owen surmised. Investigation revealed ties. Jordan's art gallery funded by Thomas's firm. The web of manipulation tightened, forcing Owen and Ryan to strategize. "We exposed them," Ryan suggested. But Owen hesitated. Family bonds, however strained, pulled. Professional repercussions hit Ryan now. His agency lost a client over association with the scandal. "Guilt by proxy," his boss lamented. Ryan's temper flared. He quit impulsively. "I won't hide." Jobless, he freelanced, but income dipped. Owen supported him, reversing roles. "We're in this together," he affirmed. The swap highlighted equity in love, but financial stress bred resentment. Societal themes deepened through community involvement. They volunteered at a pride event, marching amid cheers and jeers. A counter-protester spat at them, igniting Ryan's defiance. "Love wins," he shouted. Owen, inspired, spoke at a panel on coming out. Sharing his story liberated, but backlash followed, doxing threats. They installed security, paranoia peaking. Moral conflicts arose in friendships. Old college buddies divided. Some rallied, others ghosted. One, Mark, confronted Owen. "You betrayed us all by lying." The accusation stung, prompting apology tours. Ryan faced similar, friends questioning his homewrecker role. "I didn't steal him, he chose," Ryan defended. The scrutiny tested loyalty, weeding out fakes. A major betrayal unfolded. Mia, under pressure, leaked details to Thomas. "I thought it would help," she confessed tearfully. Owen felt gutted, sibling trust shattered. "How could you?" Forgiving took time, but understanding her dilemma. Torn between siblings, he relented. Families complicated. The incident underscored ethical gray areas. Loyalty versus peace. As climax built, Thomas orchestrated a family intervention. Ambushed at dinner, Owen faced accusations. This phase ends now. Ryan crashed it, defending fiercely. "He's not broken." Chaos ensued, shouts, tears. Evelyn broke ranks. "Enough, Thomas. Let him be." The split shocked all, hinting at marital strain. Thomas retreated, defeated temporarily. Post-intervention, Owen and Ryan reflected on costs. Lost jobs, strained ties, emotional scars. Worth it, Owen pondered. Ryan nodded. For us, yes. They planned forward, therapy, financial planning. But a new twist, Sarah's lawsuit for emotional distress. Frivolous, their lawyer said, but stress mounted. Damage control involved public advocacy. Owen blogged his journey, gaining followers. Support poured in countering hate. Ryan designed graphics for LGBTQ plus causes, finding purpose. Growth emerged from pain, but sacrifices lingered, health declined from anxiety. The media storm erupted overnight. Tabloids twisted Jordan's lies. Gay love triangle tears family apart. Owen and Ryan's faces splashed across screens. Privacy invaded. This ends now, Owen declared. They held a press conference, small but impactful. Our love is real. The lies are not, Ryan stated. Owen added, I've paid dearly, but I won't hide. Backlash mixed with support. Donations flooded for their causes. Work stabilized somewhat. Owen landed a counseling internship, embracing his path. Ryan's freelance boomed via exposure. Silver lining, he quipped. But personal tolls mounted, therapy sessions unpacked trauma. I betrayed myself longest, Owen admitted. Ryan shared abandonment fears. Healing progressed, but slowly. Family reconciliation flickered. Evelyn divorced Thomas, seeking independence. You inspired me, she told Owen. Living with Mia, she rebuilt bridges. Thomas, isolated, reached out tentatively. I was wrong. Apology accepted warily. Forgiveness earned gradually. The shift highlighted societal evolution, slow, painful. Societal reflections deepened. Attending protests against discrimination, they witnessed unity. A young teen approached. Your story helped me come out. Impact outweighed pain, affirming choices. Moral dilemmas persisted. Ryan tempted by a high-paying job in LA. It could secure us. Owen feared separation. Don't go. Ryan stayed, sacrificing opportunity. You're my priority. The choice strengthened, but what-ifs lingered. Betrayals resolved. Jordan exposed as manipulator, facing backlash. Karma, Owen mused. Sarah dropped the suit, finding closure. Move on, she messaged. As tensions eased, a new conflict. Adoption dreams surfaced. Family of our own? Ryan asked. Owen hesitated, societal barriers, personal readiness. Debates ensued, weighing ethics. Awakening moments peaked. Owen confronted Thomas fully. Your love was conditional. Thomas broke down. Fear drove me. Understanding dawned, mending fragments. With rings exchanged in a simple ceremony. Friends, Evelyn, even a reluctant Thomas. The union symbolized triumph. But reality tempered joy. Honeymoon in Vermont brought peace. Yet returning to New York reignited struggles. Normalcy, Owen wondered. Ryan smiled. Our normal. Careers flourished. Owen's counseling practice thrived, aiding queer youth. Ryan's designs advocated equality. Impact rippled, speeches, books planned. Family fully reconciled. Thomas volunteered at LGBTQ plus centers. Atonement genuine. Proud of you, he said, tears flowing. Evelyn dated freely, embodying liberation. Societal wins. Laws changed partly via their advocacy. Yet, setbacks, hate crimes reminded vigilance. Personal growth. Owen embraced identity unapologetically. Ryan released past grudges. Together, they navigated parenthood discussions ethically. Reflecting on journeys. Betrayals taught trust. Sacrifices, value, damages, resilience. In the end, as they watched a sunset from their rooftop, Owen whispered, "No regrets." Ryan agreed, but the path scars remained, a testament to love's price. Was Owen right to pursue his truth, even at the cost of so many broken hearts?